What is up, Whitworth community? Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Tanner. I'm a senior theology major and a leadership minor, and I have the amazing privilege of bringing you the Shema of the day today. The question we're looking at is, what is a surprising thing that God has been teaching you during this time? And I actually have two things for you. The first is that God has been teaching me how to slow down and teaching me the importance of slowing down and taking that time to rest and sit in His presence. I'm someone that's always tried to fill my schedule with various things, whether it was hanging out with friends, whether it was having to go to the classes that I had, doing homework, working, whether it was like at the UREC or doing stuff with the OCE. I've always done whatever I could to fill my schedule and keep myself as busy as possible. I do enjoy that, but I never really took the time to slow down and to sit in God's presence. With all my free time now, I have had the amazing chance to just start my morning every day with an hour, maybe hour and a half of being able to read my Bible, to pray, to sit in God's presence, maybe listen to some encouraging music. But it's been a time where I've just been able to sit in God's presence and really dive deeper into that relationship. I never really took that time during my 4 years at Whitworth. And now that I'm really taking that time to cultivate my relationship with Christ, I realize how much I've been missing for the last 4 years. So that's my first thing. The second thing that God has been teaching me has been to trust in His provision. Specifically for me, it's been trusting in Him financially. Like I was just saying, I have always filled my schedule, and a lot of that schedule has been filled with work. I've worked at the UREC, in the OCE, I've been a CMC, I've worked in the library, I've done a lot of different on-campus jobs, and lost all those when things got shut down and we had to all leave. So I still have another form of income, which has been an amazing blessing, but it's definitely not what I had before. I took, like many people, I took a pretty big hit. But what God has been showing me through that has that my identity for the last few years has been always wrapped in feeling financially stable, or being financially stable. Which is kind of funny because I'm going into youth ministry, which isn't like the most financially stable job. But that's where a lot of my identity has been, and God has really shown me that this last month or a month and a half, however long it's been. And thankfully, I've actually been able to take a practical step of giving up control of my financial needs and to trust God for providing for me financially. I've actually been able to take an amazing step towards in giving, and just being able to take my identity away from being financially stable to putting that identity on Christ. I guess that would be maybe my call to you guys, is to seek the ways that seek the things that God is trying to teach you, and then seek out those practical ways that you can start diving into those. So thank you so much for joining me today. That's all I got for you. I hope you guys do well as we finish off this last little bit of our semester. Thank you.